I did write a song about this movie, though.
I hope so. I hope that's true.
It's really short.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
It goes like this. This movie was dumb as hell!
That's a really good song. You should
Thank
record
you.
that.
I just did.
Yeah. Let me share, if you have a second, if you're not doing anything.
Oh, I mean, I've got to go pick up my groceries, but go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm going to share this stream in a couple places where maybe people might stop by. I can guarantee nothing.
Oh, well then goodbye. So I was going to ask you if you have anything you want to promote before we get started.
I have like 1,000 things going on. My Twitter is I know people don't want to go to Twitter. It's a bad place. I understand that.
Why? I don't get it.
It's the bad side of town. My Twitter is at DKREFFT, Krefft.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many little things going on. I have
Dude,
music.
let me know all of them.
I'm not going to do that.
Fine. Let me know the big ones then.
I have a new music project called Home is Midnight. It's like synth stuff like you might expect if you know me, but I've got some friends helping me with this. It's like a project. It's not just me. So
It's like a band.
I guess it's a band, but I doubt we'll ever perform live. So it's like a project. It's a project.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so we're doing that. We have one song right now, but we're working on some more. And down the line, hopefully a full-length album. I'm really excited about that right now.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. You still podcasting, right?
Oh, all the dang time. I still do Nerds, Geeks in the Kitchen Sink with Chris. It's the podcast for old nerds.
Yay!
If you want to hear about Marvel, oh baby. So there's that. I have another podcast called A Sound Idea where I play people sound effects. You were on it.
Yeah.
It's on hiatus right now, but it'll come back at some point, so you can follow that. So anyway.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you have all these things going on. I'm going to promote real quick Space Dracula's podcast network, which is just a bullshit way for me to put all these things together. So you can check out On Fire Tonight with Josh and Tressa there, onfiretonight.com, all the links.
If you want to talk about TV, that's where you should be.
That is correct.
I didn't mean
I'm trying
to
to push. No, you did. I get it. We're doing Misfits of Science right now, and it is so
I read that.
Awesome.
And I smiled.
Terrible. Awesome. But also, we're doing modern stuff. Anyway.
I'm ready to go, by the way.
Okay.
Not to talk over you again and again.
No. I'm just waiting for you. So I'm just trying to fill time. And you're taking your sweet time. Yeah. So. Wow. What'd you think? Full, take it all in, generalization. What did you think of this movie?
Do you mean the film Headless Horseman?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you.
Headless Horseman, available on Tubi for free. Yeah. America's streaming network. It's not good. I mean, do I need to say that? It's an asylum movie.
Yeah.
It has its things. It has its moments, I guess.
It has plenty of things.
Yeah. So, for the uninitiated, I would say it's a take on The Crow meets Ghost Rider, which really should be a home run. If you're describing a movie to me and you go, it's The Crow meets Ghost Rider, I would say,
done. I'm there.
This is top of the list. I need this right now. But when you see this film, my feelings, they changed a little.
What? Why?
It's very strange. Do you just want to get into the story, or do you want to, what were your thoughts? I mean,
I don't know anything about Ghost Rider except he has a motorcycle and a flaming skull head.
Correct.
I never saw The Crow, which I know is a criminal offense to a Gen Xer.
Log out.
I know. Big fan of the soundtrack, but
yeah, me too. Of course.
So I don't really know anything about what it was basing its bullshit story off of.
Well, the character's name is Brandon, which I assume is a Brandon Lee reference. That's the first thing I thought of. I didn't read that anywhere. I just made an inference.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That sounds right.
That's a word I found. And so I think it's supposed to be like The Crow. I mean, when you look at it, it is basically the story of a man is killed when he's deeply in love. He's feeling very passionate, and so he makes the decision to sell his soul. And so that's what happens. But in The Crow, it's not like he sells his soul to the devil. It's just he comes back and he's like, what happened? I'm here. And they're like, oh, you get a second chance. You need whatever. I'm not going to tell you about The Crow, but
Thanks.
you should watch The Crow.
I know.
For Pete's sake.
I'm waiting for the reboot, you know?
I really got to go.
Okay, real quick. The first scene was nonsense and totally unnecessary, but then it goes into this credit sequence that is like the opening montage for a sitcom. Lots of like, we're getting to know Brandon, who from here on out I will be calling Nem for not Ezra Miller.
I thought the same thing. Holy shit.
Yeah, because he looked exactly like him. And Sophia, they grow in their relationship, and we get to see this in a slow motion, musically bullshit montage. And boy.
Hold on, before you attack the music, do you know who did the music?
Nope.
Harry Manfredini.
What?
He's like horror movie music royalty.
What?
And he did the Friday the 13th music.
What?
And House,
did he get all new instruments?
He sucks. I don't know. He does seem to like copy himself a lot, and like I don't know. This is just what I've noticed. I'm not saying. Look. Don't sue me, Harry. He's fine. He copies the Psycho score a lot, and like in this movie, he copies. It's just Carpenter knockoff. It's all Carpenter stuff.
But it wasn't. I would have appreciated that. This was bullshit.
Mostly bullshit.
It sounded like some like $5 synthesizer and also sitcom music. Mm-hmm. It was terrible. Yeah. It was not good. It made me mad.
Calm down.
No.
Yeah, it's not good. There's a bunch of little things in there that I've watched the movie twice, and the second time I was like, wow, I wasn't paying attention the first time because there's a lot of stupid shit in here.
Before you're like, this is a smart movie.
Yeah, it had me completely fooled. There's this shot where they take turns and they go like this to the other person with the right.
Yeah, that means they're in love.
They both do it. She does it to him. He does it to her. Like, just show one. That's weird. It's like that implies it's a thing.
Yes, exactly.
It's not.
I know this. Also, when he proposes and gives her the ring, she takes her hair tie out and puts it on his finger. What?
That's romance. Is what that is. That's romance. Not you back away.
Baby, he's going to lose that. He does not give a shit about that.
That's true. Did you see that the visual effects supervisor's name was Glenn Campbell? Did you write this down too?
No, but he did the last movie I watched too.
Oh, really?
Battle for Pandora with Tom Sizemore.
So good. Yeah, she gives him the hair tie instead of a ring. Okay.
You know what? She's got to go to work. She got called in. Oh, no.
And apparently it's Halloween. Do we know for a fact that it's Halloween?
They imply it, I think. And then later on, we see people trick-or-treating.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah.
The one kid walking down the street with a shark head on his head, and then just like business casual.
Yes.
All right.
Yep, that's true. It's Halloween, all right. Look at it. Shark kid.
He's ready for his middle management job right after trick-or-treating.
Baby shark and then businessman.
Yeah. Also, they go to a bridge. Why did they go to a bridge right after that?
Why are they on the bridge? Hold on. Why are they on the bridge? Do they just end up at the bridge?
Hold on.
Were our minds erased?
Yeah.
Is this a Men in Black situation?
Mm-hmm. She gets out of work. She calls him and she's like, I don't want to wait too long. I don't want people to think stuff.
Yeah.
What are people going to fucking think?
I don't want people to get the wrong
someone?
idea. Yeah, that...
No, there's back pages now. No one thinks you're a prostitute, lady. Is that what you're assuming?
Yeah. The moment she hangs up, right next to her is a weirdo.
Fleck.
It's Fleck, which I'm going to ask you again about comic books.
Oh.
Do you know the name? Does the name Arthur Fleck mean anything to you?
It's a Batman guy, right?
Yes. But which one? From the multitude.
Is it the Joker?
Yes! Yes, it is. Very good.
Thank you.
The funny thing is, well, it's not funny. It's just a fact. The guy who plays Fleck is in one of my childhood favorites, The People Under the Stairs.
Oh, that guy I feel like is in a ton of stuff I have no idea.
He's in a ton of stuff. I wrote it down. That Thing You Do. He's in Twister, and he's in Never Been Kissed.
I mean, in all honesty, he was probably the best part of this movie. He's a
I have
true
that
professional.
note. He seems like the only one who is, I don't know,
Professional?
not to be mean. And I did have a joke planned for when he appears.
Okay, let's pretend like let's do it all raw.
Okay.
And then she's waiting for this ride, and this weirdo shows up.
Yeah. Ace Ventura, meth detective.
Well done, dude.
But he doesn't detect meth. He uses it, man. Yeah.
Well, socially.
Socially. He's not high now. He's not high right now.
Yeah, so Nem pulls up, and he's like, all right, let's go. Wait. Nem is driving cautiously to pick up his girlfriend. He parks. We get all the details. We get to see him drive. We get to see him park. We get to see him hear somebody yelling once he gets there. But once they go to the shot of Sophia, she's just having a casual conversation with Fleck.
Yeah.
He's yelling.
But
And he's like, I gotta go see what's going on.
he punches him without even thinking. He punches him.
How dare you talk to my girlfriend?
Yeah, maybe that guy just walked up and saved her. He doesn't know.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's baffling.
This whole movie is baffling.
She goes like, "Oh, what do you want?" And he just goes, "Here's a bag of Coke."
You know I don't do that.
I
haven't seen you in months. I don't know you.
It must have been more than months, right? It's implied that they were high school sweethearts, Angel and Sophia.
Right. But later on, she's like, I haven't seen you in 6 months or something. So, like,
Were they together for that long?
Nem and her?
No.
Or Angel?
Well,
no, they
Angel.
had been together forever.
Right.
I think that she went into hiding 6 months before this.
So you think that was
place.
only 6 months ago, not years ago?
Yes, that's what I think.
Oh, okay.
That is what I think, and I have no solid knowledge of.
Okay. All right.
I don't remember how we get to this fucking bridge, but I have a couple questions about it.
Go on.
Who decorated that bridge for Halloween?
It's like distractingly decorated.
There's like a tinsel fringe on the railing. There's pumpkins at each railing, like each post.
Lit, carved jack-o'-lanterns, unattended on a bridge over a highway?
I think it was over train tracks. I'm not positive.
Oh, I didn't even... Okay.
I don't think it matters.
I'm sorry. Let me retract that. It's distractingly decorated. Why?
Yes, why is a great question. Because 98% of this movie takes place in some sort of industrial area, including this one.
Yep.
What factory is going back there and like, you know what, we did spruce this place up for the factory workers. They need a little smile for their lunch breaks.
They
like,
want to see this on the way into their 14-hour shifts.
Yeah. No, they can't take bathroom breaks. Yes, they wear diapers, but this is nice for them.
Amazon loves you.
Yes. All right, so they shoot Nem a lot. You got Angel, you got Fleck, you got some henchmen, whatever, and they're trying to steal Sophia back because Angel's pissed about stuff. Angel, you know what? Angel's not a great guy.
I don't think so either. I don't know what it is, but he doesn't seem like a great guy.
He's got a very Busey feel to him.
Maybe so, yeah.
Like not necessarily Gary, but just a Busey adjacent.
Busey goosey. Yeah, no, I totally feel that. I wasn't able to put that into words, but I think that's probably exactly what I was thinking.
Thank you.
Okay, the gun he has? Are we to the point where he has a gun?
Yeah, that thing that looks like it's made out of tinfoil.
Also,
that thing.
It's the gun of like a Wild West sheriff, a lawman on the range.
And every time he puts it in his holster, his like side holsters, it like takes him a while. Every single time. He fumbles every time.
He fumbles it, yeah.
Multiple like, oh jeez, oh fuck. Oh, okay, hold on. All right, got it. Anyway, as I was saying,
yes.
Fuck you. Fleck calls Nem a bullet sponge, which delightful. Love that.
Oh yeah.
Because they shoot him a lot. They stab him a lot. And even before this whack-ass magic shit happens, he's still like, but wait! Don't leave! Oh my god, you serious? Stay down, dude. I'm gonna have to shoot you again now.
Fleck is even like, this is one for the scrapbook. I better take his picture.
I want to see that scrapbook.
It's gotta be good.
Yeah, really.
It's gotta be good. The idea is that they want to make Sophia their new mule.
Yeah.
You know.
Mules are hard to come by, so...
I guess so.
Fantastic. They're like, all right, you're coming with us, bitch. And they leave. And Fleck's like, hold on, I gotta take a photo of this guy. He is weird.
He smashes the pumpkin on his head, and it almost implies that kills him. But then he's still alive.
Yes! So many times he should have been dead, not
Yeah.
only by whatever they did, but just
Stabbing, shooting, all those things. Pumpkining.
the pumpkining. That was the worst one.
Mm-hmm.
So he
was.
takes a picture after he, like, hits him with a pumpkin. And then he trips over his foot and he gets real fucking pissed off about it and shoots him again.
Fleck might be the best.
Yeah. I love him. Love him.
This is the place in my notes where I was barraged by commercials for Bassmaster Classic.
Ooh.
And I just like got so hyped up for fishing. So
You forgot you were watching
I
this.
forgot what I was doing. And then so when the movie came back on, I was like, shit.
Damn it.
You know, I'm a
sorry.
huge fishing
Bassmaster?
guy. I am. I mean, my friends call me the Bassmaster. It's no secret.
Yeah, I heard that. Let's talk about this quote unquote the devil. Boy, that was weird.
Yeah.
He okay, first off, he has the flower in his lapel that Sophia had in her hair.
And no shit, I didn't catch it the first time.
Took me till the end of the movie to catch it.
The second watch through, I was like, hang on, I recognize that flower.
Yeah. Why? Sir, are you just trying to be a dick? I mean, you're the devil, so that makes sense.
No,
But
actually, like, I have a note. Like, that's cool. That's a good choice. That the devil is wearing the flower of the girl that he is doing all this for. It's like that subtle reminder to him as he makes this decision and talks to the devil. It's like, it's going to reinforce him when he's pledging his allegiance and all these things.
Right, it's a dick move.
It's awesome. That's cool. Yeah. Like, 10 out of 10, this movie did something right. I like that.
You know what? I didn't hate this movie. I've hated so many movies.
Oh, I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah, but this one, I'm not going to say it's good.
Well, look,
but
of the ones I've watched for the show, this is not the worst.
It's not the best of the ones that we've watched together, but it's also not the worst.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, you've got the devil in the plot of your movie, and you're just going to call him the devil. He doesn't even get a fancy Latin name. You're just going to call him the devil.
And he's just kind of like a businessman.
Yeah, he's just a middle-aged businessman who's like, hey, bro, here's the contract. I'll have your guys contact my guys, and, you know, here's the thing. I don't like to bullshit. I'm a straight shooter.
Straight to hell.
Oh!
Did you catch when he's gifting Brandon with his unholy magic?
His Freddy Krueger glove.
Which I like. It's cool.
Love.
Love the glove. He shoves a pumpkin seed into his nose.
Okay. Yeah,
I love that.
It took me a minute to figure out what the fuck he just shoved in his nose. Did you just pick a piece of wood up off? Oh, there's a pumpkin. It's probably a pumpkin seed.
It could have been more clear.
It could have been way more clear. He could have been like, here you go, pumpkin seed in the nose.
Ooh, yeah, no. It's for you to figure out.
I mean, it's subtle that way.
It's such subtle filmmaking. Yeah.
Asylum is nothing if not subtle.
No.
Yeah. You know what? This movie really, it sees the best of a lot of things, a lot of different movies, and it says, that's really good. I love that part of that movie, and I'm going to take this other part of that movie that sucks and put it in my movie. Thank you. It's going to be great.
It's a melting pot, much like our great nation.
Okay, so he gives them a Freddy Krueger glove. He gives them the power to have a flaming pumpkin head for some reason. He has lightning powers. He gives Nem all these things. You're welcome. Now find me souls to harvest. Mm-hmm. But first, you got to practice. I'm not going to give you the knowledge of how to use this shit. I'm just going to give you this shit and less than 24 hours to figure out how to use it and to use it.
He gives him the video game style tutorial on how to work his demonic powers.
That's right.
The guy that he's using as a practice dummy, they're like, oh, that guy, use the dead guy. Like, was he dead? I don't remember him dying.
Okay.
He's involved in the scuffle, but
we
he
need
stabs.
to talk about this guy. Because, yes, Nem stabs that guy, and then he's out. Well, the devil says, I'm going to use this corpse to dance so I can prove that I'm the devil. So, yeah, he's dead.
Okay, I believe you.
But then...
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
He's like, okay, you gotta go kill these guys. I need these souls. And Nem's like, but I've never killed anyone before. Bitch, who the fuck is that? How did that guy die?
Oh, I see. I thought you were going to say that. How did his head get reattached? The first strike chops the dude's head off. You see it very briefly. And then in the next shot, he's standing back up on his feet with his head reattached.
Well, with hell powers. But I also thought that I was like, wait, he did cut off his head. I guess he did cut off his head. I guess I saw it wrong. And I had just gaslighted myself. So, yeah. But we did, with his practice, we get a whole, not montage, but it should have been.
It really could have been funny.
Yes.
It could have been like Shaun of the Dead when they're throwing their records and you see all the different attempts. It would have been really funny.
Agree.
All right, now get him in the balls. You know, like it would have been hilarious. It just all these different ways to kill this one guy.
Thank you.
That would have been really funny.
Yes. The last way he kills that guy is like a real Resident Evil security laser thing, and I loved it. Even though it looked like garbage, I loved it.
It worked for me. I thought it was fun.
Oh, but oh no. Guess what?
What?
When Fleck tripped over that dude's foot, he dropped his phone, so now he has to go back and get it.
Before the cops show up. By the way, spoilers, the cops were never coming.
No. They never did once.
No.
Not once. They do not give a shit. So when he goes to get his phone, he's like, oh my God, that guy that we murdered is talking to the devil, obviously, because look at those two people. What? He gets so much information just by looking at them from afar.
Yeah. He seems to know everything they talked about long before he was there.
It was a whole bunch of fucking nonsense.
Yes. Also, did you pick up on, this is just a little bit further back. I have another note here.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
When the devil asked, like, well, what is it about your relationship with Sophia? Like, what is it about her? Like, how did you fall in love? And he's like, she gave me free refills at a coffee shop.
Bro, everybody does that. It's coffee.
That means you're soulmates. Careful who you give free refills to, is all I'm saying.
Hey, here is a life hack, but not.
Life hack.
If you drink a coffee while you're in Starbucks, like the full thing, and you want more coffee, you just ask for it, and they will refill it for free. And you don't even have to fall in love with the barista.
That's not true. I always fall in love in there.
I know, it's so easy.
Every time.
Every time.
Just look at those people.
I know.
I don't know how
Gorgeous
they do it.
and fun.
There's a point when Fleck says, I know, it's not my first rodeo. Anytime I hear that phrase, I always want people to go, it's not my first rodeo. It's my second. I don't know why.
Because that would be hilarious. Oh, okay, I forgot the other thing about Nem. So now he's got Freddy Krueger glove. He's got Flaming Pumpkinhead on demand. He's got electricity, lightning bolt stuff. Probably something else I'm forgetting. And he needs to drink human blood.
Oh, he's a vampire. Yes. Yes. He's also Morbius. It's Morbin time.
Oh, man. Remember when everyone convinced that studio to release that movie? You fucking idiots. It was a joke.
The executive that was like, look, they love it. They love it. We got to get it back in theaters. Funniest thing ever.
You know what? They should have edited in It's Morbin Time in there somewhere if they're going to re-release it. Come on.
The meme version. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand why he needs to drink blood. He's only going to be alive for 24 hours. Alive, quote unquote. He's only going to be on Earth for 24 hours. And he needs to feed off. This is nonsense. I don't like it. It seemed unnecessary. You were just throwing so much shit at the wall. You forgot to figure out what actually did not stick. Nothing sucks, so you had to pick it all up and say, sure, fine, all of it.
What you get is the puddle on the floor as it slid down from the wall. Yeah, no, the vampirism thing makes no sense. I mean, it's truly like, we've got it. He's got these powers. He's a demon. He sold his soul. You don't have to make him suck people's blood like that. What the hell?
No.
It's a strange decision.
It was. And I guess he's the good guy. He's only killing bad guys. I don't know. Oh, but also, he can feel pain?
Yes.
He's been shot multiple times and he can feel pain and he only has 24 hours to do this shit?
It's not a great deal.
I've never been shot, but I recently had a couple teeth extracted. And if I only had 24 hours and I'm in pain, no thank you.
It's not going to happen. Take me now.
No. You know what? I just want to take a nap. I don't want to have to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Devil, come on.
Ridiculous.
Think this through.
Also, the devil disappears in Thor's lightning? Why?
Because,
Surely just like a flash of light, like fire, a fiery eruption.
you know what? Yes, it could have been like
Just
an
like
explosion.
Yeah, just something. Whatever. It's like, oh, we have this electricity effect. We can use it for the devil's exit. Okay.
Thank you, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to your room. We take Sophia back to Angel's hilltop mansion. And they got a locker in an Airbnb bedroom upstairs.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm beginning to think that house was not a mansion at all.
What?
I think it was a bunch of different houses pieced together with some kind of movie magic.
Movies don't do that.
You're probably right.
It's not a thing.
You're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
Sorry. I hate to yank that away from you. I want to point out once again that the Bassmaster Classic is coming up and people need to tune in. Who's going to get him in the boat? You need to know. Who's the angler of the year?
I only watched about 30 minutes of this on Tubi, and then I was like, I can't with these commercials, so I paid for it.
No! Why?
I mean, the movie was long enough. I didn't need it to be longer.
All right.
When she gets locked in this room, she checks the patio door and the windows, and they're all locked. And I'm going to call bullshit on that. There's no way those were locked. Not those windows. No.
It doesn't seem likely. You're right. Also, surely she could break a window.
Okay, but all right, to jump ahead and then we'll jump right back.
Her escape?
Guard guy comes in and he's like, hey, just real quick, I'm going to drug you. I'll be back with the drugs. Just want to let you know. So, I'll be right back. He leaves. She automatically finds some tool and unlocks the door and leaves.
And you hear him say in the hallway, hey, where do we put the roofies?
Bro, you are supposed to keep an eye on those roofies. You are supposed to be organized with that, not me.
He really had one job to do.
One.
Completely failed. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here.
No, okay. Jumping back, she's in the room for the first time. Fleck comes running back, and he's like, Angel, you'll never guess what I just saw. Because I don't know how I heard this whole conversation, but the devil? All right, Fleck.
He never
That's enough.
identifies himself as the devil or anything.
No.
It just, I don't know. I don't know how, there's so many leaps, logistical leaps.
But Fleck knows it all.
He knows it in his bones.
Yeah, and Angel, you know what? I'm going to give Angel second best actor in this movie.
He
was a good villain. He was on top of it.
Did you notice what his thing was?
What was his thing?
His acting thing. You know how Harrison Ford does the...
Yeah, I do now, yeah.
The stern point. Angel's thing is... You're talking, he goes... He does it 4 times in the movie.
He's so gross. He reminds me of someone I know, and it just grossed me out.
I'm sorry that you were reminded of me.
I wasn't going to say it out loud, but...
I'm working on it.
All right. You know what? It's daytime, and Nem is driving his bike to somewhere. I don't know where. I don't think he knows where. He just sees a couple guys on the side of the road. He's like, I'm going to go bug those dudes. Fortunately, they do know who Angel is.
Yes, David Boreanaz. Classic. I'm more of a Spike man myself, but he never had his own show.
Oh, fuck yeah. Spike was way better. Fuck Angel.
If you liked Angel more, you're so wrong. Fully wrong.
From beginning to end, Angel was never better than Spike.
No,
never.
He's so wrong for Buffy. I just don't understand it.
Yeah, and also, Spike was gross and creepy, and we accepted that.
Sure.
Angel was gross and creepy because he's hundreds of years old and creeping on a teenager.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
You remember that episode when Spike fights Angel?
No.
Well, let's just say...
Yes, but remind me.
Let's just say, for some reason they drink... Look, my mind is crashing. It's like the Inception in there. Buildings are folding in. I seem to remember them fighting over a cup of Mountain Dew? To the death? Someone please confirm this for me. We'll leave that out there. Did Angel and Spike fight to the death for a cup of Mountain Dew?
I'm gonna say no because they don't drink food.
I think maybe that the story is that they believe a different substance to be in the cup, and they're fighting over it. And then it turns out to be Mountain Dew.
That was a weird product placement. I'll give you that.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you. It was a magical time.
All right, so he's talking to these
Team
guys.
Spike.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. They're talking to these two guys under an overpass or whatever. They're making all these magician jokes about him, and I don't understand why.
I wrote that down. Shouldn't you be at like a masquerade ball? Where's your little rabbit?
Well, I don't.
What does that mean?
About? Dude, I'm just a dude on a motorcycle.
You guys are high, aren't you?
Yeah, but still, that doesn't make any sense just because you're high, dude.
My question is, and my thinking here is that the plan may have been to try to cash in on Doctor Strange, which when this movie was made, there was a new Doctor Strange film in theaters.
Doctor Strange, a magician.
Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme. He's a sorcerer. He's doing all kinds of...
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you could maybe...
But he doesn't pull rabbits out of hats.
No, but he does similar things. Why are you standing in the way of this? Come on. My thinking is that maybe they were going to go for a different angle and maybe like add a Doctor Strange element to him, but instead they went the way
Morbius?
they went. Yeah. More or less bias.
Fuck, dude. That was terrible. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
No, thank you.
I love the line when he's like, see, being helpful is easy. And then the guy goes, you're 100% right. Eat shit. And pulls a gun out and tries to shoot him. And Brandon does vampire move on him and bites him. And this is like prime real estate for a joke. Like, you know, he says eat shit and then he bites him like, oh yeah, you're shit. Like there's some joke in there, right? I'm eating the shit now. It's you. You are the shit, sir.
Right.
But instead it just cuts away. It's like there's prime real estate. You just left money on the table.
You know what? He's too sullen and angsty to make such jokes like that.
But he does make jokes, doesn't he?
He does?
Aren't there a couple points when he says dumb things like that? Like
he says dumb shit a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she sees in him. I don't think they're right for each other.
I feel like he was trying to do a Batman voice too. Like this waif of a gentleman was like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?"
Grover?
Yeah. That's right. He was doing Grover. Whatever. He finds out where Angel's factory is because this whole goddamn movie was factories. Goes into this like Breaking Bad factory of a bakery because all they're measuring is flour.
He's just like very carefully like, yeah, it's very funny to me. Really sell this extra work, guys.
I see your pile of white stuff that is very obvious flour. And I see that you're working hard to measure it in two different piles for no good goddamn reason. And you're wearing a hazmat suit.
But the guy walks by with no face mask or anything.
Yeah. Bro. We get this whole exposition between this new lady, Moira, and Angel about how they're going to be making Sophia a mule.
Yep.
And we get some business talk.
Cost them 20 large. 20 large for a just in case.
I don't give a shit about their business. But boy, do I get the details.
Legit items are expensive items.
I wrote that down too.
Hell yeah.
Moira, I feel like, I don't know if I've seen her in other Asylum movies or if...
She seems like a forgotten Olsen or something. A little bit.
Wow.
Do you get that vibe?
No.
No?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I get a Paget Brewster vibe from her.
Okay.
But not.
The forgotten Brewster.
Adjacent.
Yes.
Okay, this is where I stopped the movie and then I didn't watch the rest of it till the next day because I refused to watch the thing twice. And I came back the next day and they were talking about the eyelids guy. You want to fill me in on that? Because I don't know what they were talking about.
It was an attempt at comedy. Basically, he's threatening her like, hey, remember what I did to the eyelid guy?
How could I forget?
Yeah. And then she says something and then she's like, yeah, and we were friends. Like, I was friends with that guy. And I didn't do anything. Like, she's making the point, like, I'm so trustworthy. You yanked off my friend's eyelids and I didn't do anything, I guess. I don't know.
Moira.
Sweet Moira.
We never see Moira again after this scene.
She's killed.
She was?
Yeah. Yes.
What?
He says something along the lines of, so you don't value your life or whatever. And she's like, well, look, it's like confidentiality. It's like business. And then he just bites her neck. And then he just literally opens a binder and there is Angel's address. Very funny.
So funny. He's like, oh, I don't know where he went. He went home? He went home for
Where's
the day?
he live? Yeah, the way Moira was like, I don't know. I don't even know if he went home.
He took the rest of the day off. He even clocked out.
He went to Disney.
So he's like, okay, cool. I'll just go through his paperwork on his desk. Let's see, mail. Oh, here's a binder with something. There's an address in this binder. This is probably his home address. I mean, what else would it possibly be?
It's unbelievable. The address that he finds is for that house in the hills.
Yeah.
That's not Angel's house, though, is it?
Yeah, what else would it be?
But did they say that for sure? It just seemed like, I don't know. Maybe, I guess I just didn't put that together. Should that have been obvious that was Angel's house?
I thought it was obvious.
Didn't they say like, oh, he lives way out of town? Or is that something else? No, that was where the factory was, I guess. It's in Candlewood.
You know what? This is so fucking LA. Like, we're going to name all these neighborhoods and all. It's so. Can you believe we went there? Oh my God.
Yeah.
So far away. We had to take the 104 to the. Shut up!
Yeah.
But before he leaves, he's. Some other guy in a hazmat suit. He's like walking down and he sees one of the guys in a hazmat suit fall over in the middle of the hallway. And he's like, I'm out. And he runs. He doesn't make it out, though. He gets the pumpkin treatment and gets a pumpkin thrown at him and bursts into flames.
Best kill of the film.
Yo! God, yes.
Best kill, for sure.
Best character of the film. I'm going to say.
Yes, you're right.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Before all of that, though, when they're just in Angel's office and Angel and Moira are talking, there's a shot of him like, blah, 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 I'm talking. And behind him on the wall is this, like, not huge, just like a mediocre-sized Route 66 sign, which made me laugh out loud because why? He's a big 1950s nostalgia Route 66.
The Mother Road. What the fuck? I didn't notice that at all.
He goes to classic car shows all around the...
Well, he's got that old gun. Maybe that's a thing.
Yes, that's what it is.
They should have given him an old car.
They should have, but they would have to pay for it.
Oh, that's true. I don't know. I'd never noticed that. And I'm very aware of the Route 66 stuff because I literally live on Route 66.
So do I.
It goes through my town.
Yes, me too.
I'm like 10 minutes from the Mother Road.
Me too!
So,
Do you live next door to me?
We are totally neighbors.
Oh, fuck, I had no idea. Do you want to come over? I got beer and stuff.
I'll be right there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, how's it going, Dustin? You're sitting right next to me now.
Isn't it great? Let's high five. Let's high five.
Fuck.
I can't even do it.
God damn it.
Hey, I brought my Dracula toys over. Do you want to play?
Cool. Let me see. Woo,
Isn't it great? Oh, you
Neato.
got me. Oh. Wow, this is fun. Gotta go.
See you later. Do. Oh, you're back home and we're on Zoom again.
Home safe.
Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, I'm glad you got to meet my family and my dog. That was
They're
fun.
the best. They are the best.
So fun. Yeah.